before I got sick, I was very active. Um, when Terra Hall was open, I was a volunteer with them for over 11 years, um, raising money, doing fundraising, and also helped the Marine Institute take their boys to several games during my time whenever I was able to.
So when did you find out you were sick, and what were you diagnosed with?
I was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure.
And when was that?
This past summer.
Okay.
But it had progressed really in a short time. I went from stage 3 to stage 5 in less than 6 months.
Wow.
And
so what does that do to you, for those unfamiliar?
Well, with renal failure, my body doesn't filter waste like a normal kidney. And so I have to go to dialysis 3 times a week, 4 hours each time. If it hadn't been for hypertension and specialists, I wouldn't be alive today, because they're the ones that diagnosed me and got me into dialysis. I go there 3 times a week. You know, I have to be monitored on a daily basis. I have people in the recovery community and in my church that come by and give me rides and make sure that I'm looked after, you know.
So, I mean, how hard has this been, you know, when the brakes were hit on, you know, being active in the community?
Well, it's caused major depression, and I started going to counseling too, to have an extra resource to help me get through the tough times, and also my church family and my recovery family.
And what church?
I go to Low Country Community Church, LC3.
LC3 in Merle's Inlet, yeah.
Merle's Inlet. I work with the youth ministry over there.
Mm-hmm.
And so the youth actually, you know, because it's hard for me to get upstairs, they actually help me get upstairs, and I just sit down and just watch them, make sure that they're protected, you know, in a limited capacity and all. I used to bounce, but it's a lot different when you're working with kids. And
yeah.
So I'm hoping to one day get back to being able to do that fully and go on some of these youth trips and mission trips that they go on, but I'm not able to right now because it's just too much on my body.
So what are the doctors saying will help you get better?
A kidney transplant, bariatric surgery, which I've already had, lost weight. That was a life necessity, and so with bariatric surgery, I was able to lose a good bit of weight and get off all my diabetic medicine. So I'm not having to take that now because my sugar dropped too low. And so I'm doing that right now, and I'm doing follow-ups. I have had 10 operations since January.
Wow.
And
what type? For what?
It took them forever to get the support to work for them to treat me with dialysis. I was in the hospital for close to 3 weeks. So they had to operate on me several times with that. Then they had to operate into the graft right here, which you can see the bumps where they do the dialysis treatments.
So let me ask, if you had not gotten sick, because you have your master's?
Yeah.
And more than one master, right?
I have 2 associates, a bachelor's degree in health promotion and a master's degree in health administration.
So with all of that, if you had not gotten sick, what do you think your life would be right now?
Well, I feel like I would be, if I wouldn't have got sick, I would have been working in a medical facility as an administrator, as a supervisor, or the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, and somewhere dealing with health, because I really love health issues, and
but you like helping people.
I like helping people.
I mean, you've done that through Terra Hall. You've done that through many ways.
Yes.
Now you need help.
Yeah.
Tell us what you need.
Well, because of my kidneys are failing and I have to go to dialysis 3 times a week, I need someone to be evaluated at the Medical University of South Carolina. if they want to be a kidney donor and want to be someone that wants to donate one of their kidneys to help me live a more quality life, you just have to go to call the medical university, and they'll put you in touch with the folks that will evaluate you. Your blood type has to match mine. I'm not quite sure what mine is yet because I'm still going through the evaluation process. They already said I've been approved to be on the kidney transplant list, but they want to do a double transplant on me, which is a kidney and a pancreas.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being is because I've been a diabetic for over 35 years, and you know, when they give me a kidney, they want me to have a good pancreas, you know, so.
And normally, family members would step in and say, yeah, I'll donate a kidney in a heartbeat, but the problem is your family members have passed away.
That's correct. And so it's going to be a struggle, but you know, I got good faith, and I haven't lost my faith. I'm like the book of Job, where Job lost everything, and then he got it back, except for his family. You know, I've lost everything, and you know, but I haven't lost my support in God. You know, because you know, God has brought me through this stuff here the whole time.
So if somebody wants to be a donor, wants to find out if they qualify to be a donor, how can they do that?
Call the Medical University of South Carolina Transplant Center. They need to be at least 18 years or older, and then you need to call the Medical University and find out the whole process of being a donor and see if they match with me. And if they are, then they'll match with me. They have the exchange program at the Medical University that if they're not a match and they're a match with somebody else, and that somebody is a match with me, then that somebody can give me their kidney, and my kidney donor will go to them. So they have a kidney donor exchange program too, you know, where they try to link people to the right kidney, you know, and they have a high success rate there at the Medical University of Kidney Transplant.
Now, is there a time limit you're looking at? Do you need it by a certain time, or?
Well, I'm patient, so.
Yeah, I don't know if the doctors had said, you know, hey, we got to do this by such and such a time.
Well, the doctor, all the doctors, everybody, there's more than just one person at the kidney transplant, on the kidney transplant. Everybody's waiting for someone to step up to be a donor. A lot of times, if there's a living donor, the person gets a kidney a lot quicker than if they were to get one from a deceased donor. And so, in my situation, because they want to do like a double transplant, like I was telling you, my chances of getting a kidney transplant will go up, I think. And,
now, what would you say to someone who may call that number and say, I want to check it out and see if I can do it? What would you say to them?
Well, I would say thank you. You know, it takes a real lot to do something like that. To just get one of your kidney. And you only need one kidney to live. And, you know, to have a healthy kidney and have a healthy start in life, you know, I would say thank you, because it would allow me to, you know, get off dialysis, and it would allow me to go on mission trips with the youth group. And like they're going to Puerto Rico next week, I can't go, and I'm upset because I really can't go, but I say I'm going to pray for them while they're up there.
But if you get a new kidney and you get healthy, you're going to be back helping people as much as you can.
That's correct, if I can get myself healthy. And I'm on the road to recovery, but it's going to take a while. But I need help from the community now, because I can't do this by myself.